pray to God when it's time that I see heaven gates. Times been hard, but I've been solid, I've been keeping faith.
People are going to feel our pain. This is not done.
Been hard, but I've been solid, I've been keeping faith. 10 toes strong, when I'm with you, I can never break. Could've got killed a couple times, I know you kept me straight. Walk in the room, I feel the tension, I can feel the hate. When I pull up, it's fake love, I don't be feeling safe. Bro told me don't go out naked, gotta keep that on your waist. I ain't before 21, this can't.
Anyways, so we got honey delish here with the chocolate covered strawberries. We got the cereal treat, we got the brownies. Y'all better get into it, period. My sister's doing big things in 2021, and that's on period. That's it. We here celebrating life, that's it. Period. Last time we was here, we was all crying, now we trying to uplift each other, and that's it.
Top shut can settle for less, I won't find her. That bitch on my phone, she saying she a rider. I ain't tryna hear all that, I'm tryna get behind her. Keep staring at this jewelry, it's gon' blind her. Gotta keep niggas at a distance, cause I know they envy. Couple niggas draw me and let it off till it's empty. When I think about the past, sometimes it give me chills. Why would I speak on it if you can't help me heal? I know who temporary, I know who really here for real. Still solving with the same, so Jack and could deal. Sitting in the car all alone, thinking to myself, I know niggas ain't coming home. I know locked up in the cell, doing years. They got my dog while we was playing ball on the field. You don't know how I feel, how I'm supposed to keep it real. You don't even know the deal. You wasn't with me riding through the trenches, wasn't with me through them tough times on the benches.
As soon as you understand how much power prayer has, you're on your way. I say love. Love conquers all. God asks us to love our neighbors as ourselves.
You have to respect your fellow man, respect your neighbor, regardless of his creed or color or his background.
I had to lock in, go plan because I'm going all the way in.
For whoever thought that this was just done on the 23rd, you were highly wrong. This is not done. Okay? We are LLKK. This is our first healing session. So, as I ran upstairs with Joy, I was looking for Kareem to show him my trip. I couldn't find him, so I saw Vera. She told me everybody was outside. As I ran outside, the first person I saw was Ashley with Kodak. She told me to call 911. I ran up the block to a crowd of people. I didn't know what was going on. I continued to run. Everybody told me to call the cops. I didn't know what was going on. As I got closer, Kareem is holding Ty, and he's telling him to breathe. Breathe, Ty, breathe. Breathe, Ty, breathe. What did I do? I panicked and I called my aunt. Auntie, you need to come home now. Auntie, you need to come home now. Auntie, you need to come home now. So I'm in the living room, right? Chilling, we were watching this show on YouTube. Smack in Europe. People just smacking each other for no reason. I don't get it. So we laughing. Shimon comes in, yo, they smacked him into another oblivion. And we chilling. Ashley comes out of nowhere. I don't even know how the door opens. How did the door open? I have no clue. Ashley comes out of nowhere. Talking about Tyler's leaking. Tyler's leaking up the block. What we did? Gone. Who was there? I have no clue. Gone. Up the block. Running. Don't know what we're running to. We're running. Slide. Right, hit the corner. Shamari, hit the corner. I stopped at Tyler. I hear Shane. I didn't even see him. I heard him. Yo, Reem, he's bleeding. He's bleeding. I lift up his shirt. We got one right here. Right here. One right here. And one right here. Stab wounds. Okay? I take off my shirt, we applying pressure. Applying pressure. We don't know what the hell is going on. We're applying pressure. The paramedics come. But you can already tell that it was not enough time. They couldn't have gotten out the car with enough time. I screamed to him, why the fuck are you still in the car? Get out the car! At that moment, Tyler's eyes rolled back. Can you hear me? That moment, his eyes rolled back. So I'm listening for confirmation. Chris, hold on, nah. See, he's not breathing. I said, is he breathing? I hear something. I hear groggle. The paramedics come. I asked him, I said, yo, please tell me he's breathing. Is there a pulse? He looks at me. I have Todd by the back of his head. I'm screaming, Todd! Todd! Guys, my name is Christopher Bino. My name is Kareem Zed. I'm with the 027 crew and along with the family. Everyone who was here during the events, everyone who was here during the funeral, everyone who supported, we are LLKK. Alright, so guys, I need you to, when I say this, I really need to hear your voice. So when I say LLKK, I need y'all to say long live King Kobe. So when I say LLKK, I need y'all to say long live King Kobe. Come on. LLKK! Long live King Kobe! LLKK! Long live King Kobe! LLKK! Long live King Kobe! Alright, I'm feeling the energy, guys. I'm loving it. So this is not just who's in the room, right? This is 2021. This is not just who's in the room anymore. You know who's here doing the videos, and this is being broadcasted. People are going to feel our pain. This is not done. For whoever thought that this was just done on the 23rd, you were highly wrong. This is not done. Okay? We are LLKK. This is our first healing session. All right, so guys, I know the first part was very deep. We just wanted to take you guys through what our experience was on that day. Me and Kareem was definitely there firsthand. And it was just a lot of emotions. Being here, having your energy here. I want to thank you first and foremost before we do anything going on tonight. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting us. Continue to support us so we can continue to hold things like this. Our queen right here, every day is moaning and we just want to make her smile again. It's hard because there's a lot of pain. And it's a lot of pain. So we're trying to do this to keep her grounded. Every single day when I see her face, I'm coming up with new ways of how I can keep my auntie grounded. And it's hard, because how do you tell somebody they lost their son and keep going on, right? It's really hard. So, guys, like I said, let's enjoy the energy, enjoy the space, enjoy each other's vibes. Everything is a positive energy in this room. We want you to take in what's going on, taking the healing, taking the cleanse. Everybody that came out today, thank you again. And yeah, we're gonna keep it going. So, I'm gonna just go into a little bit about energy. LLKK's pride and joy right now is energy. It doesn't matter if we're doing this here in Plenty's. It doesn't matter if we're doing this on the skyscraper Manhattan. It doesn't matter if we're doing this in Africa. We are coming with the same exact energy. I will repeat, for any one of you who thought Ty finished his work on the 23rd, you were wrong. You were wrong. LLKK is all about energy. Okay? One second. I just wanted to say quickly, like, there are no theatrics here. There's no what looks good to someone. When we're having these events, these are raw outpours of all the emotion that we feel. The 23rd happened. Who doesn't believe it? The 23rd happened. It literally happened. I cry every fucking morning hoping that it doesn't happen. It didn't happen, but it did happen. So what do you do with that energy? We choose in LLKK to outpour it into the community. Everyone in here is a member of LLKK simply by being in a healing session.
We are outpouring our abundance of love into the community because we cannot do anything else with it. Because the one who had it is not here.
Real quick, just to piggyback off of Kareem, guys, there's so many ways we could go about healing the community, and that's just really helping each other out, right? When I say this, is working on each other, building each other up, building our own brands at a young age, teaching our young sisters and brothers about stocks and doing all these different things, how to be positive in the community, taking part in your boys and girls local clubs. One of the things that I told Kareem is that I will go to a juvenile detention center every single day for a year, just to know that somebody know that I'm here to be there for somebody. Because a lot of the time there's no guidance, there's no leadership, there's nobody there for that other brother. So if I have to go to a juvenile detention home 365 days a year, and it takes me that whole entire year to change somebody's life, I'm gonna do that. And I pledge my stance today to do that. So guys, I need you guys to come out, definitely help us out. We're gonna definitely be making bonds with the Boys and Girls Club, the Big Brothers, Big Sisters Club, going out to the juvenile detention centers and being there, being a part of the community and building each other up, because that's what it is. And a lot of the time, we don't have that. And we need to start doing that more as a family, as a community.
What we're creating here is a portal of healing for the community. Once you walk into those doors, you smell the sage. You smell the Auntie, what is it, Salopanto? Where's Auntie?
Palo Santo.
Palo Santo. These are cleansing herbs, cleansing aromas, excuse me, that will allow us to put the energy somewhere. We could all come, smoke in the bag, we could just chill, we could just look at each other and then go in our silences when we're alone and cry, right? Because we're not crying with each other. I sat down with Shane yesterday at 4 in the morning, and Brittany and Max just crying. Yesterday. We look good now, right? Everything is fine now? Yeah, no. There's a button. Somebody mentions time, tears. It's automatic. So we know there's people in here who feel the same. And this is what we're doing with the energy. That is what a healing session is, for those who did not understand.
If y'all lost someone, y'all be able to relate. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Don't ask if I'm okay. Don't say they're in a better place, as you won't let what I say. No, time is not a healer, and this is not God's will. If he knew how much I really lost, they would be right here still. I won't try to be positive, and this it wasn't for the best. My heart's in broken pieces, and it hurts deep in my chest. Don't say at least they're out of pain. Well, I'm not, and may never be. Their pain is gone, but mine's still here, and it's been passed on to me. Don't tell me know how I feel, even though it may be true. This grief is mine for whatever time it takes me to get through.
Before I do this, just wanted to let you guys know whenever I feel pain or feel anything, I like to write. So today I wrote a spoken word. And I don't have a title yet. I guess you all can help me make a title. I can probably stand here, look everyone in the eyes and feel a similar pain. There isn't an experience you can name where at least one of us hasn't felt or been through the same. We are all collectively wounded. You are not alone. See, being black, we all play a similar game, Pac-Man. Just trying to eat, but we still being chased, whether it be by the police or our own damn race. We have been given so many different narratives of what it means to be black. We were taught lessons on how we should maneuver and how we should act or react. Truth is, not all of those lessons were things to be taught. the aggression from all of the battles we have fought, we are angry. We are angry about our circumstances, built up anger from our enslaved ancestors getting beat on their backs just from being black. So of course we are wounded. Our cuts are over 400 years deep. The type of pain we experience doesn't make us go to sleep, but rather have our tears seep through the sheets. We are collectively wounded. You are not alone. 400 years later, being enslaved is just a little different. We got the cops killing our people just for existing, not resisting, instead of looking back, looking for our black sisters that go missing backwards. But that's a message for another day. What I'm here to say is what we're gonna do is get through this together. We don't need to be cold, we already got this damn weather. We gotta spread love and stay true, cause that's the only way it'll get better.
Oh, Sister
Yeah, we are collectively wounded, but you are not alone. All pride aside, we gotta look out for our brothers. I know some of you were taught that you are not supposed to be lovers, but the narrative is all wrong. All the struggle, all the pain, we could all relate. So why spread hate when you could hustle and motivate? The right way.
Say it again.
So even though we are collectively wounded, we can still collectively heal. We gotta survive and thrive together, because the demons we fighting are real. And as I stand here and I feel this pain, just know you are not alone. There's no need to feel lonely. We are all collectively wounded. We need justice for King Kobe.
Hold on, guys. Let's just give it up. Let's give it up. You guys gotta understand, it's not easy just coming up here and talking, guys. It's not easy at all. So what you just did is super powerful, and I really appreciate you coming up and expressing yourself, because that's very, very meaningful to us. Every word that you guys have, everything that you guys are saying is for Tyler. So I really, really, really appreciate you guys coming out and expressing yourself. Do we have anybody else that wants to come up and express themselves? Anybody? If we do not have anybody else to express themselves.
See, have a solo she would like to sing.
Oh.
I think much of an introduction is necessary when the atmosphere speaks for itself. So we have an amazing speaker with us today, and I'm just gonna give a brief backstory on how God put her here with us. So this is our first healing session. A lot of things were not established. We can be honest here. This is the first one. First of everything, things are not established as best as they could be. I picked up Chris from work yesterday, literally yesterday. And Chris says, before we go and do everything we need to do, let's go see someone quickly that I saw on Instagram. A friend showed me her, and for what we're doing, she fits the vibe completely. I said, really? Come on, Chris, we got stuff to do. Come on, man, hold on. Just look at this for me, please. We have the beautiful Yendis, the tarot goddess, here with us today. On a limb. On a limb. LLKK's spiritual beginning starts today.
My name is Priestess Yendez Nefertari, and I'm a Kemetic priestess. priestess here in Brooklyn. I've been a priestess for about 2 decades. Tonight is not about me. You'll find out more about me because I brought business cards, I brought gifts for you, and we'll do that afterwards. But the ancestors, you have a new ancestor, and I'm going to ask you to say his name 3 times. With energy, he needs to hear you. He's listening to his family right now. He is here. Say his name 3 times. That's how you charge him. Like we plug in our cell phones to charge our cell phones, so we give energy. He needs your energy right now. 3 times. Let's go. Ashe, 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 and Ashe means, and so it is. So I'm thinking to myself, I never wear black. And a few weeks ago, I was put in black. And what I mean by that is I received downloads from the universe, from the ancestors that said, we want you in black. Noticing most everybody here is wearing black. There was a loss, there was a mourning happening, and I was to be a part of it. You guys thought you came and got me. He came and got me through you. He sent for me. He sent for me because we're connected. I hear you all talking about community. This is community. We just met? No, we didn't. We are part of each other's soul journey from a long time ago, from eons ago. It's about life. It's about divine balance, truth, righteousness, and reciprocity. Truth, righteousness, reciprocity, balance, life. This should be about life. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, ancestors, where did you bring me? I grew up around here. My mom used to live in Vanderveer. She lived in Vanderveer for 25 years. That's close around here, right? Yeah. There you go. I know this place. I'm from here. Where you guys found me is out in Bed-Stuy. I have a store out there, an apothecary, where I am the steward, the priestess on that corner, in that portal of energy, where through what we call COVID or quarantine, or it's really a global social reset. It's a time for us to reset everything about ourselves, reset our lives, the way we think, the way we behave, the way we eat, the way we express ourselves. It's time. This happened on so many levels for us. This I mean by the global shutdown, the reset. If you have eyes to see, please see. If you have ears to hear, please hear. The way things were going before, we weren't going to last long going like that. And I hear people saying, I can't wait for things to get back to the way it used to be. Please don't let it get back to the way it used to be. It did not work. It did not work. He says to me, ask them to give me light. Allow me to fly. I want to get my wings. Allow me to have my wings so I can fly. Because I'm going to say some unfamiliar things to you, but bear with me. It's all out of love, and it's all out of love and life. One of the things I'm going to say to you, we were never taught properly how to honor returning ancestors. We were never taught really how to honor loved ones who seemingly leave us too soon. There's no such thing as leaving too soon. We don't know how old that soul of Kobe Tyler is. We don't know how old. We don't know how many times he's been here in different bodies. We don't know if his work was done because you can't see his work with your eyes. You don't know if his work was done. The only one to know if his work was done is the Most High, Creator, Divine, whatever name you choose to call that force. That's the only divine energy that knows if your son fulfilled his work here. He's still fulfilling his work because he got y'all all together. And he wants y'all to work together. He wants y'all to build community. How to live like spiritual beings having a human experience. You're spiritual beings having a human experience. Sometimes the way we're carrying on, we're just doing too much of being human. You're not being spirit. If we're being spirit, we're living different. We're living more harmonious with life. You asked about how do we build community? How do we heal community? Prayer, yes. Prayer is one. But intent. Being intentional about the words that come out your mouth, because words are swords. You can cut somebody up or you can love somebody up with your words. Being intentional with your words. We got to get that throat chakra, this area right here, your throat chakra, we got to get it to speak more intentional, to be more loving, to speak more loving words, to say more prayerful words on each other, for each other, to each other. That's one of the ways. We got to eat better. Because when your gut right here, you know, your brain and your gut are kind of made out of the same materials. Ancestors, don't give me too much because I can't overwhelm the people. I gotta just kind of touch on it and maybe just kind of open up some avenues so that y'all can maybe ask me some questions and then I can directly give you some focused answers. One more unpopular thing that I'm gonna say, or one unfamiliar thing that I'm gonna say, is that when babies come into the world, we really are supposed to be crying because they're coming into some hardship. That ancestor is coming into some hardship. You know you're here. Why are we having these parties and these celebrations when the babies come? And then when we have the going home ceremonies, we're crying. No, that's when the party's supposed to be, because that spirit is transformed and is released out of that heaviness. No student loans, no credit card debt, no craziness, no horrible food. They're back to being light energy. Just light, just a part of everything. He's a part of the sky, the water, the trees. He's able to be everywhere, all the time, at one time. Just being a part of life, because that's what life is. It's what you're breathing in, life. So he's everywhere. And he wants you to allow him, because there's a period of leaving this earth. There's a period of elevation. He has to have a period of rest.
Previously, a while back, July, I'll say, I've been seeing the same number, 23. Everywhere I go, everything I look at, you know what I'm saying? He passed on the 23rd. Up to this day, I still see this number, like literally, all the time. What do you suppose that means?
Well, 2 + 3 equals 5, and 5 is the number of freedom. It's the number of freedom, it's the number of traveling, it's the number of something happening all of a sudden.
Any other questions? Come on, y'all. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes, Mom.
Numbers. So what? I remember when Kobe passed and Tyler when I got the 8 tattooed on his stomach. 8, the number 8. And I asked him, I said, oh, you got the 8 for Kobe? He said, well, yeah, kind of, but I live on East 8.
I'm a number 8. So that's real interesting that I am called into this. So 2 + 7 is 9. 9 is closure, endings. Something has to end so something can begin. And the 8 is infinity. That energy will not be destroyed. Just the way the 8 is written, it will not be destroyed. It will keep going forever and ever and ever. There's no such thing as a coincidence. No such thing. The date and the time that you took breath on this planet, that was your manual. It says why you incarnated here, why you floated down from the heavens and why you came here. Your birth date. The middle number, first is the month, then the day you were born, and then the year. It's the middle number, the day you were born. That's the important number that tells you your character that you have to live up to here on this planet. You got work to do. Each one of us has an incarnation objective. You incarnated to do something here. And a lot of times, because you don't have this information, because we weren't taught it in school. Yes.
What about my birthday? I was born on August 23rd, the day that he, well, the date that he...
23rd, the 5. So the 2 is about partnership and doing something like you like to be with people, with partnership. And the 3 means that you are like Peter Pan, like you'll never grow up. You're never gonna be like have old concepts and things like that. You're just always gonna be lighthearted and playful and the one who tells the jokes. But you're about freedom and you're about doing things different than what people expect. Sometimes they'll think that they know what you're going to do because of the way the 5 is written. It's written like a backwards right angle, and then all of a sudden you'll do something completely unexpected because of the C at the bottom. So it's structure, predictable, and then don't know what he's doing. And then freedom. You know what you're doing, but they don't know what you're doing. Is that on point?
Yes.
Okay. That's you.
Shamari.
Thank you so much for your presence here, for giving us the opportunity and for giving yourself the opportunity to flow into us so that we can flow out to the community. So, can we please have a round of applause?
I got a lot of niggas trying to set me out. I'm just a young nigga just trying to make it out. Sipping Henny for the pain. J need a campaign. For my niggas, I'll let it rain. Mama steady calling my phone. You been in the streets for a minute when you coming home. I don't mean to leave you all alone. I've been on the road, hit a lick just so I could bring it home. We've been struggling for a while. I wasn't supposed to be born. God still made me a child. Said I wouldn't make it, I prevailed anyhow. Ever since I've been trying to make you smile. Ever since I've been trying to.
Mama said she had faith in me and never died. Told her I love her forever, forever. Keep that energy, you ready right for that. Hope never getting the best of me. Shit hit the fan, but look, I hold to see that noise. People really down with you. When you not paying annoying me, a lot of niggas claiming me. I know
they ain't gon' slide for me. Only claim the real, ain't no pretending in this faculty. Me and my niggas heading to the top out of these niggas.
But tonight, I just want to say LLKK.
That I rhyme in the booth, catching chills all the vibe. Sipping Henny for the pain, got me feeling alive. Told my niggas we gon' make it, just a matter of time.